Whatever you are, be a good one. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Leave nothing for tomorrow, which can be done today. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. I am a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Character is like a tree, and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. Don't judge a man by the size of his ego or his heart, but on the epicness of his beard and the beautiful woman on his arm. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. I am in favor of animal rights, as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. All that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. You can't make a weak man strong by making a strong man weak. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can. As a peacemaker, the lawyer has superior opportunity of being a good man. There will still be business enough. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Elections belong to the people. It's their decision. If they decide to turn their back on the fire and burn their behinds, then they will just have to sit on their blisters. Teach the children, so it will not be necessary to teach the adults. I remember my mother's prayers, and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. Don't criticize them. They are just what we would be under similar circumstances. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. And in the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It is the life in your years. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. Money will cease to be master and become the servant of humanity. Democracy will rise superior to the money power. Democracy is government of, by, and for the people. Government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. What I want is to get done what the people desire to have done, and the question for me is how to find that out exactly. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new at all. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another, but let him work diligently and build one for himself, thus by example assuring that his own shall be safe from violence when built. The philosophy of the classroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. There can be glory in failure and despair in success. Everybody likes a compliment. The secret to success is preparation. The way for a young man to rise is to improve himself in every way he can, never suspecting that anybody wishes to hinder him. Bad promises are better broken than kept. In this troublesome world, we are never quite satisfied. Important principles may and must be inflexible. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others.